Hi, in this video I wanted to show you how I use crypto. Simple answer, I don't. But there is one thing that I use which can be considered the future of money, and surprisingly it is from the past. Let's see what it is and why. In recent times some people made fortunes with crypto millionaires, crypto billionaires, people buy Lambos and all that. But remember about survivorship bias, we mostly talk about the lucky ones. Here is a classic example. During World War II, military planes that came back from battlefield were reinforced by engineers in most hit areas. However, if you think more about it, you are only seeing the survivors, the ones who could take damage. But planes that didn't return were most likely hit in vital areas, the places that needed reinforcement. So when engineers reinforced those areas that were not hit, more planes were able to return home undamaged. So, if you think of it now, how many people lost considerable amounts or even their life savings they poured in crypto due to FOMO, fear of missing out? Recently in South Korea, young people went all in, thinking it was their last chance to escape from current social status, and most of them lost money. Doesn't it frighten you that there is a chance of losing 100%? Like people did with some tokens or even got scammed. So if you try to think for yourself, try to reason what drives people, maybe answers could come much faster. Here's what I mean. Let's try to use simple logic, common sense, thinking 101. People say Bitcoin is future of money, everybody will be using it, and at the same time they say two other things. They talk about that guy who bought pizza for 10,000 bitcoins and how it turned into millions now. So it means you can't use it as money, right? Why would anybody want to buy pizza with bitcoin if it can increase in price 5 times in a matter of 1 or 2 months? Let's say if you exchange your bitcoins for pizza at 200, then you could miss on that much gains. Basically, you lost opportunity to multiply your money 5 times. And at times when price is volatile, all that hodl and diamond hands nonsense bubbles up, people tell you to never sell just to get by when high volatility comes. So it means you're not gonna use it during these times either, right? You're just gonna hodl it. And so on, when price goes down, let's say you sold pizza to somebody at 1,000. You could potentially lose 50% or more in a matter of weeks. And then even more, and wait years to recover. Or maybe you get paid in Bitcoin while working at pizza place, you get a payment, price goes down. You get another payment, price goes down, and you lose a portion of your money. Of course you wouldn't want to use it as money during that time as well. Or maybe it can go up a little, so in reality nobody knows how the market can change within next months, there is too much uncertainty. So people use it more like a speculation and not money. And there is more to crypto market than just Bitcoin. People invest considerable amounts in altcoins, which sometimes seem almost like a scam. Just recently there was news about Titan coin, and people lost like 100% of their money overnight, all wiped out, went to nothing. There is so much talk about altcoins, new technologies, how it can go to the moon. But are you willing to risk your money and your peace of mind in a rush for a quick dollar? There also were scams with Binance leveraged tokens, all went to zero again, people lost all their money, hundreds if not thousands of people unsatisfied with situation. They are trying to get to developers, replying, no compensation, scammers, it's just crazy. Most of the crypto doesn't even have better fees or network performance than regular digital payment methods. Usually it's around $5 per transaction, but when more people use it daily it can increase, and as we can see, it goes up to $15, $20, at peak times it can reach $50 to $60. And once again, if you just think about it for a moment, why would anybody want to use it as payment method if transaction fee can swing from $5 to $50? If you just buy regular stuff at store, you can pay more than 50% in fees not knowing about it because you didn't check. Or are you ready to pay even more next week? It's just crazy. Another thing about all of those coins, they simply follow Bitcoin price, so there is no way to diversify in reality, to hedge against crashes in crypto market. So all that means absolutely nothing, because all of that just works on hype of Bitcoin. So in reality, it's not as interesting as it seems. So what do we have? Bitcoin solves a lot of problems in theory and creates much more in reality. There is too much mania, greed, uncertainty, no real progress in technology. That's why at the moment, and probably for years to come, we can't expect to see a single, global, unbanked currency Bitcoin was hoped to be. So what's the solution? I think I found it, and it was there all along. I just use PayPal. Surprise, right? It's a payment system of future from the past. Let's see how simple it is to use. You can sign up as easy as in any other website or app, no special wallet needed. Then it's quite simple to link your card and bank account. And to send money to somebody, you just press a couple of buttons. PayPal will simply use a digital payment which will work out instantly. And here you go. Easy, as it was possible 20 years ago. Yeah, it has its own fees. There's a cut of something like 2 to 3% of the transaction amount depending on its type. Sometimes you don't have to pay any fees. I mean, okay, it's probably a lot, but consider this. PayPal exists for about 20 years. I personally use it since 2012. It's available in almost any country and on any device, so anybody can use it. It's just an interface for digital money, for a bank or credit card. So you can send money to any person who also has PayPal anywhere, and you can pay anywhere where PayPal is available, which is almost every website or app at the moment. As you can see, PayPal already launched crypto wallets as well, which you can probably use very carefully and mindfully to get exposed to crypto market. It's good that there is a possibility to do so. Isn't it a future of money from the past? So in conclusion, for me personally, cryptocurrency is kind of good intentions, ruined probably by greed, for lack of development, etc. I wouldn't mind playing with it and maybe investing a small amount, which you don't mind losing, just to get out of FOMO and continue living and enjoying life. There is much more to this precious gift of life. You came to this world to explore, experience, enjoy, create, not to be sitting at home in darkness and looking at the graph and constantly checking price.